some of the things that I've learned about Qigong have been things that I've learned online because I've gone online and I've really looked for teachers that have inspired me. I like the way they teach. I like what they're teaching. Some of them I've been able to connect with live because they actually do like live teaching. And a few of them are just, they have a few videos and I just love to watch these videos. So recently I learned what was called the Muscle Tendon Changing Classics from a woman named Mimi Quodemer, and I did it online with her, and she was really exciting to learn from her. But the thing that I've learned online that I've learned from a number of different people is a set called the Shibashi set. And it's a series of fluid movements that we use breathing. We use our body. You don't always know you're using your body in a way that you're using it because you're paying attention to the movement. But when you think about the stretch that you're getting, you're realizing all the different stretching and movements and strengthening you're getting for your body. So that's what we're going to start to delve into today and start to learn that. We've done some of the steps. So let's start by scooting a little forward on our chairs, and our feet are flat on the floor, and our knees are comfortably, they're not together, but they're not too wide. They're just like as if you were to be able to stand right up, which you might be able to do, your legs would be right under you, right?
Okay.
And the Tai Chi opening step is where we have our arms by our side, but we're going to do a little stretch for our shoulders first. We're going to breathe in all the way up to the ceiling. I'm going to move back just so you can, I have my hands kind of like this. And then I throw my hands down and I bring them back to my waist. So they kind of end here. So very slowly the motion would be my arms will go up. My arms will go down. I throw my hand away and it kind of rebounds, boing, and comes right back up to my waist. Yeah, there we go. Good. Breathe in, up. Stretch out your shoulders, throw your hands, and sit back up. There you go. Try to make it 3 kind of movements. 1 movement, 2 movement, 3 movement. Yeah, good. 1 more. Let's do 2 more. Up and go. Bring it up. Try to get a nice little bounce in there. Don't get stuck hanging down. Just be ready. Right now, say to yourself, when I go down, I'm going to come sit back up again. Right? Breathe in up. And down and up. Go up. Whoop. Right back up. All right, 1 more. Last one. Stretch and throw. Awesome. So our backs of our hands are hanging by our sides. We're going to breathe in. We're going to raise our arms up kind of straight out in front of us. They want to be kind of straight. And then you breathe out, you float them back down. When I'm ready to breathe in, I start to use my shoulders to lift my arms, to lift my hands, to lift my fingers. And then my shoulders, take my elbows, take my arm, my wrists, and my fingers. And a few more. Breathe in up. And breathe out down. One more. Breathe in up. And breathe out down. We're going to breathe up, but then we're going to spread our arms open wide. Breathe in up. And breathe in a little bit more as you open your arms out wide. You might have to stagger your seating. Breathe out a little bit. Arms come towards each other. Breathe out all the way, hands down. So there's 2 breaths in and 2 breaths out. Breathe in. Breathe in.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Breathe out. Breathe out. Breathe in. And in. And out. And out. One more time. Breathe in up. Breathe in open. Breathe in together. Breathe out together, sorry. And breathe hands down. Next one, arms go all the way up to the top. Breathe in. Then we turn a little bit to the right side. We make our hand like we're holding a teacup. The right hand is holding a teacup, and the left hand is dangling some mistletoe over your head. So you're looking at your teacup. Now you push the teacup up to the ceiling. The lower hand, the left hand is going to reach down, grab that teacup, and the right hand is going to pour the tea over the head into the teacup. Breathe in up and breathe out over. Keep that other arm up. Yep, the one is pouring the tea. The one on the top is pouring the tea into the cup hand that is holding the cup. And you're looking at the cup. Now look at the cup as it goes to the ceiling. The tea hand, now the other hand is becoming the cup hand. And now look at the cup hand while the tea pours over the top of the head into the teacup. Let's do that one more time on both sides. Breathe in, arms up as they switch. Pour the tea as you breathe out. Breathe in, up. Pour the tea. Bring both hands down. Crossing right hand over left. Breathe in, up. Press the clouds away above your head as they come down. Scoop in front. You're going to cross your left hand in front now. So you're switching to the other hand. Up it goes in front of the face, over the head, and push the clouds away and let the hands come down. Once again, change the crisscross, right hand in front. Lift up like you're taking off a t-shirt. Up, spread the clouds above your head as you breathe out. And last time, breathe in down. And breathe out as you press the clouds away. Bring your hands to your lap and just take a breath in. Take a moment. We've just done a few exercises, so the energy inside our bodies has changed. Take a nice deep belly breath in. And a long one, and try to do it all with your nose. So you're breathing in with your nose and out with your nose. Breathe in, lift up your shoulders a little. And breathe out, let them drop down. Relax. Okay, so we need to scoot a little forward on our chairs. So we're at the front. I don't know if you're already there. I ended up sitting back, so you might already be in the front. And this is an exercise, and I think I'll show you one way through before you do it, rather than just explaining it. I'm going to do it to the side a little bit so you see me. So my two hands are in front, and the palms are up like this. I'm taking my left hand, I'm looking at it, it's coming behind me, I'm still looking at it, I'm scooping some air, I'm still looking at my hand as it goes all the way over to meet the other hand. Then it has to flip over. The other hand, now it's truly my left hand. I look at my left hand, keep looking at my left hand until it joins my right hand. And then the two hands end up palm up again, and then the hand scoops. It's like it's just making a little scooping shape with your hand, so then the fingers are up here, not too high. It's not a high. It's really just by your head. So you bring your hand back. See, I'm keeping my elbow kind of high. I reach behind me with my hand. I scoop, and now it's going right by my eyes. And I'm following my hand as it goes all the way to meet the hand in front. And now the two palms will be up again. And then the other hand goes back. It scoops behind you. And then it pushes right past your face.
It doesn't really matter. It doesn't
All
matter.
right, so now let me help you by watching you, and we can do it together. Okay, so let's actually just do one hand at a time, right? Let's put our right hand in front of us, right? And the arm is out straight, yeah? And then you're going to slide the hand back behind you. It's going behind you towards the closet. My ribs are opening. I'm looking at the closet. I'm now scooping the air and I'm pushing it right past my face. And then it will end up right where it started, all the way out in front of you with the palm flipped up. Let's put that hand down. Let's try the other hand. Out in front. Row. It's like you're rowing behind you, like you're going to do a jump rope over your head. But you're just going to come right by your face. Push. Right by your face. Bend your elbow a little bit, Hilly. Yeah. And turn your head forward. Looking at your hand, start pushing your hand forward, straight ahead. Like you're pushing right out in front of you, towards me on the screen. Yeah? Hand down. Let's do the single hand again. Hand up. Right. You're starting to turn your body towards the closets. Bringing your hand back. You're scooping the air. Your elbow stays bent. And now you're pushing the air right past your face. Towards the screen again. And then you turn your palm out or up. And it will go back. We'll do one more time on the left side. Arm out in front. Turn your body towards your windows. Scoop your hand behind you like you're going to throw a softball. Yeah. And it goes right. Now keep your elbow bent. Push with your hand like there's actually something in front of you that you have to push towards me here. Like push it towards me. Push your hand. Put your hand flat. Like you're pushing me. Like you're going to give me a high five. Push. Yes. And then turn the palm forward and then bring the hands down. Good. That's a tough one. That has a lot of moving parts. So it's good to start to inkle it into our bodies. And then the next time we see it, it will remember, oh yeah, we did that. So, all right, let's keep on going. This one's called rowing the boat, but we're going to modify it a little bit. We're going to put our hands on our shoulders. Can you rest your hands there? Good. And all I want you to do, I'm not going to have you do anything with your arms so they can just rest comfortably like two little resting chicken wings. And I just want you to lift your shoulders up towards your ears. Like you're saying, I don't know. I don't know. And then let them come back down. So they're not going forward or back. They're only going up and down. Lift up towards your ears, the shoulders, not the arms necessarily, just the shoulders. And drop the shoulders down. Let's do that once more. Breathe in, lift your shoulders up. And breathe out, drop your shoulders down. And now we'll do forward and back. Breathe in, pull your shoulder blades together in the back. You don't have to look up, just look forward right now. We're just doing our shoulders now. So they're trying to pinch your shoulder blades together like you're trying to hold a pencil in your back. So lower your arms, Hille. No. Yeah, these ones here. So they can, you just put them, let me see, is that not comfortable?
Oh, it's fine. That's harder a little bit.
Oh, okay.
It's hard.
Take a moment, shake your arms out, Yeah, it's okay. All right, let's try that again, because this is a good. And I know before we've done where we've squeezed our, maybe if I take my sweatshirt off. Let me see if I sit like here, if I can show you what I'm doing. So I just did right? So I didn't go forward or back, right? Did that look like that? Was that a good angle?
Yep.
So I just went up and then I went down. And now I'm going like this because my shoulder blades, so
Yep.
yeah, they're coming together and then you're pushing apart. And I'm not trying to do any, like I'm not curling my body, and we've done those before, but this is just really localizing in our shoulder area. Perfect. So it's just because what we're going to do, I want to be able to access all those points.
So
How does that feel on your shoulder?
I know I probably never use it, you know.
You're probably stiff, so that,
Yeah,
that hurts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm eternally stiff in my shoulders. I don't, I keep doing these exercises. It doesn't make it go away, but it makes me very aware. Oh, yeah, my shoulders are the unevenness. All right, so let's just try one more time because we're going to make some circles. So let's put our hands back on our shoulders. So we're going to lift our shoulders up. Then they're going to go to the back of the room. They're going to roll to the back, opening your chest up. They go down to the floor. They round up to the front. There you go. Beautiful. One more. We'll do two in this direction. Whoa, there's my paper. Do another one. I'm just going to take my screen back up.
Looks like you're in the spotlight all of a sudden.
Yeah. Ta-da! All right, wherever you are, whenever you're done with that circle, let's go in the other direction. So they go up.
That's how many movements one can make.
Yeah, isn't it amazing? Especially if you do it slowly, you really can feel each little one. You're like,
Other direction.
Okay.
Start by going back.
go in the other direction now.
Up.
And go forward.
Yeah.
And wow.
Back. Up. And down. Awesome. Good. Just shake that out a little bit. Yeah. We're all done with that.
Amazing.
All right. We do a little bit for some twisting. So once again, we're going to make sure we're forward. I'm going to have a little sip of my cafe.
These are things I never use. You might,
Well,
you know,
to me, Qigong, a lot of this stuff to me, it feels like a very, very slow chiropractor work. Like you go to a chiropractor, the chiropractor cracks you and you feel a certain way immediately. This could take 100 days, but it's going to change something in you because you're doing things so slowly that you're allowing everything to work together rather than something overtaking and
I always hear
something.
Qigong is like so good and powerful, especially for older people, probably for anybody, but you know.
But I think a lot of older people, we find it because it's very slow, it's very comfortable. There's no, the effort feels effortless.
Yeah.
So that's really helpful. All right, so we go through a little series of twisting now. So what happens is we're going to take our right hand, it kind of scoops across us and lifts up the sun into the horizon. Then it comes back down across the lap. I put my hand down. And the other hand. Breathe in, up. Scoop. Lift up the sun. Breathe out as your hand comes back down to your knees. Yep. Breathe in, up. You're twisting. You're lifting. You're feeling a stretch all the way behind the back of your shoulder, down through your ribs, into your hips maybe. That's where I'm feeling it at least. Breathe in, up. And breathe out, down.
My shoulder's so much more stiff on the right side. Practically doesn't move.
Didn't you have some surgery there or an injury there?
I think it's just because I'm right-handed and I do everything with the right, and it's 5 times as stiff as the left.
All right, let's do one more on each side, and when we're done with the next side, we're going to switch, and we're going to do, after this one, we're going to do the looking at the moon one. So what's going to happen is my right hand now is going to go a little bit farther behind me, and I'm trying to lift my hand up, and I'm looking at my hand. And I'm going to so you're trying to reach behind you. So you even have to kind of swivel a little bit in your chair So that it's like you're, hey, hello there, like reaching behind you, right? Yep. Switch, really turn. Nice. It's the comedy hour, the Qigong comedy hour. I think that should be on PBS.
Your legs a little bit.
No,
And you can shift your body a little bit. So yeah, there you go. You can see how I'm moving my legs, Hilly.
I can hear this all over.
Look at my legs, Hilly. Hilly. See, my legs are kind of twitching.
You can even move your legs like this.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, a
it.
little swivel. There you go. Now you can reach a little further back, like you're handing somebody who's behind you, and you don't want to hurt your back. So you're like reaching back and something to twist all the way through your ribs, all the way down crisscross through your hip. That's how I feel it. Let's do one more on both sides. And one more on the other side. And back to the center. And now I'm going to do where I'm just going to be pushing at my waist. So I'm going to take my right hand, and it's like I'm looking at the square screen or the kind of rectangular screen that I'm sitting in, and I'm pushing. If I were in a square, I'd be pushing to the upper corner in front of me of a square. Then I kind of go wish wash with my hand, and then I grab a hold gently with my fingertips, and I pull back. And I have a hand right at the side, and we're actually going to do this with our hands at our side like this. All right, so now I have my other hand. I push towards the upper corner of the screen. I wish wash. I kind of like get a little sway, grab, and pull it back to your waist. Breathe in. Breathe out. Just twist and push your waist. Don't lean over, it's just my belly is twisting. I swish the sky a little bit like I'm doing finger painting, and then I bring it back. Breathe in, breathe out. Swish, swish. Breathe in as you pull your hand back. Breathe out, push. Wash and wash. Breathe in as you come back to the center. Breathe out. Wish, wash. And one more on both sides. Breathe in as you come back to the waist. Breathe out. Let's kind of knit it all together. Breathe out, wish wash. Breathe in, back to the waist. Last one. Breathe out, wish wash. Breathe in, back to the waist. And release. Take a breath in and a breath out. We're going to put our hands on our shoulders again. This is the last one with this. So we're going to do just a little bit of a twisting activity. So we're going to breathe in when we turn left and breathe out when you turn right. Breathe in left, breathe out right. Whatever your rhythm is, just try to make it nice and smooth. So you're moving side, and then you just go right back to the other side. Your body is grounded, the lower part of your body, and only twist as far as comfortable. And you can kind of push your edge a little bit and twist at your ribs. So your ribs are opening up. Not just your shoulders that are trying to move. It's actually the middle of your waist up through your ribs. Like like up here is where I'm twisting. If you look at me, I'm twisting here. I'm not trying to just do my shoulders. My shoulders are really it's happening down here. And it's pushing. Yeah, so the motion may look very small, but internally it might feel very large, right? And then you try to get it so that you get a little side to side action happening. You stop worrying about the position and you just kind of go side to side, to side to side, 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 side. Swing your shoulders, swing, 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 swing. Let your head just go naturally. with the movement of your body. Nice. Keep going a little bit more. Beautiful. You can remember, breathe in left, breathe out right. Breathe in left, breathe out right. And slow that exercise down to the center. Take a breath. And a sigh, release your arms. And just sit meditatively for one moment, relaxing your shoulders, sitting up tall but not stiff. Allow your head to be lifted like you're being lifted from a string at the back of your head. It just causes a gentle dropping of your chin, but not a restriction of your throat. That's a little too far. It's just naturally down, rather. So my eyes are naturally looking forward and down on the floor. And take a breath in and a breath out. All right, we have one more activity I want to do, which will be really good for cross body before we do some little bit of tapping to end. So we're going to do a little marching. So you want to make sure you're scooted forward on your chair so that you can, just try it for yourself. Get that little kind of marching up and down thing happening, right? And we're going to have our hands in front and we're going to opposites. So my right hand is up when my left knee goes up. And then I bring it down.
Wait a minute. Right and left.
Right hand.
So
If your right hand is your left knee.
Right hand, left knee.
I got it. Yeah.
And down. And then left hand and right knee.
No.
And down. Yeah. Haha. See, all right. I knew it was the right one to end with for today. Definitely. So I call it March the Bouncing Ball. So you're marching and you're march and catch the ball. So you're doing this with your hands. Like you're throwing a ball up in the air and you're trying to catch it right with your hand below it. And then so don't do the same leg and the same knee. Because watch, if I walk like this. I don't walk like this. Right? So this is, we walk in opposition naturally. Now, people sometimes don't walk in that opposition, but that is the appropriate way, the best way for us to walk is in opposition. Opposite hand, opposite leg moving, right? So that's the same concept here. So it really doesn't matter to me. You don't have to say left and right. Just know that when you pick up this knee, which happens to be we'll call it my left knee, my right hand is going to go up. Because that's the opposite. Then I put that down. And I'm going to pick up the other knee and the other hand. So it doesn't matter to me. You might want to mirror me, because then if you're looking forward, we'll be doing the same thing. But it doesn't matter to me if you do that. Yes, good, nice. Keep going. Just keep working at that. Until you can kind of get it into, if you can. Ooh. And then you can even go up on the toe of the foot that's on the ground. I'm pushing my toe up. So it's like I'm skipping down the lane, throwing my ball up and down the air. Like some child with no cares in the world. Just free and happy and smiling and like, woohoo! My braids flying in the back with my ribbons in my hair. Kate Greenaway or, some little 1920s novel. Let's do a few more. Keep going. Make sure you're smiling. I know I need an extra dose of that myself. All right, bring that down. Take a big breath in. Gather all that positive energy that we just generated in our field of area here. We'll push it down like you're shoving a cork down into a wine bottle, filling ourselves up with all that positivity. All right, so we can take off our glasses if we have glasses on. We're going to rub our hands and make them warm. We're going to put this part of our hand, this part of your hand here, is going to be what goes in front of your eyes when your hands are over your eyes. And the first what we're going to do is we're going to do 9 sets of look up, look down, look up, look down. Then we'll warm our hands again. We'll look right and left, put our hands together again. We'll make circles in one direction, and then we'll warm our hands one more time and circles in the other direction. Okay?
With our eyes.
Actually sit on the floor. All right, so rub your hands, put them over your eyes, look up, look down, 2, down, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Warm your hands up again. Now we'll look right to left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Warm your hands again. A little extra love for our eyes today. Here we go. We're going to make circles in whatever direction you want to go. So you're going to go up to the top and around. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One last time to warm up our hands. I actually like to keep my eyes closed sometimes during this time in between the rubbing of the hands, just because I've been using my eyes in the dark already. All right, so cover up one more time. And we'll make circles in whatever was the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One more makes 9. Keeping your eyes closed for just a moment. You could take a moment and then just slowly blink them. I don't know how bright it is in your room. It's very bright in here. Well, thank you so much. Let me put my glasses